Welcome on in to coverage of the Sweet 16, day number 2, between 1 seed Duke and 4 seed Virginia Tech. That's coming up 8:40 Central Time on CBS. Tomorrow, the Elite Eight begins. It should be a real good one. As we'll be there on SN. LSU, Michigan State going to get the night started from D.C. North Carolina, Auburn from Kansas City. Get it rolling on TBS. And then tonight on TBS, Houston, Kentucky, of course, Duke and Virginia Tech. The ACC versus ACC matchup from D.C. Of course, only 2 teams that are not top 4 seeds made it into this round. One of them being Auburn. Of course, they beat Kansas in the round of 32. It's time to go check out our site. I have not updated it in a while, so that's why it's still got round of 16 stuff on here, and we don't have the progression. See, Duke and Virginia Tech, winner of that plays LSU, Michigan State on Sunday in D.C. And also North Carolina, Auburn, and Houston, Kentucky, winner plays in KC on Sunday, all on CBS. West region, we'll show you the I wanted to show you this, but Texas Tech will play Gonzaga, and up here in the South, Virginia will play Purdue on Saturday night on TBS. All right, time to get the picks in. Coming up in just a moment. Let's see what we got here for picks. It's currently 45-48. JW has some picks in. You got Michigan State, North Carolina, Duke, and Kentucky. And they are worth double points this week, just so you know. Okay. I'm going to go with Michigan State. I think they'll see what happened to Michigan last night, and they will not let that happen to them here tonight. LSU maybe should have lost to Maryland in their last game. They haven't played since Saturday last week. It's been 6 days since LSU's played. I think the same for Michigan State, but they played in the evening. It's been 6.5 days for LSU, 6 days for Michigan State since they've played a game. Carolina and Auburn from Kansas City. I like Carolina in this one. Carolina can see the road ahead. It's not going to be easy, but of course the Tar Heels, a great opportunity to get out of the Midwest region and potentially get a matchup with Virginia in the Final Four or Purdue. We will have to see how it all shapes out, but I think Carolina will win tonight. Duke and Virginia Tech, 8:40 p.m. Central Time on CBS. I've got Zion Williamson and Duke. It's another game where Virginia Tech, a team that couldn't get past the Liberty in an easy fashion, and now they get to play the #1 team in the nation. And it's going to be a tough one. They're going to have troubles. They're not going to beat Virginia, or they're not going to beat Duke. Duke's going to win and move on to the Elite Eight once again. Houston and Kentucky, this is probably the toughest game to pick. Maybe Carolina, Auburn. Houston and Kentucky, I really don't know how this game's going to go, but I saw the last game for Houston, and it was a little shaky. We thought we were going to see Houston play a lot better than they did against Ohio State, and they didn't. But so I'm going to go with Kentucky to win this one. I don't think so. It's this exact same picks for both days. But these were also the same that I picked yesterday. Of course, Saturday and Sunday, tomorrow and Sunday, it's going to come down to some good competition. Of course, tomorrow night we will have let's just show you these regions real quick. So that was the pick segment. Now we're going to look at some regionals. Let's go to the South region. Here we go in the South region. Virginia defeats Oregon to move on to the Elite Eight, and Purdue beats Tennessee to move on to the Elite Eight. As you see, TBS 7:49 tomorrow night is when it should tip off. Of course, the first game runs long. It could end up maybe a few minutes later if it gets to overtime. They might move it a few moments later, but of course it might not because it's in a different city across the country. Okay. Now we are on to the other bracket, the West bracket. For some reason, it doesn't want to show. Here's the West bracket. Doesn't want to show this bracket, but big win for Gonzaga. Texas Tech also winning, so they will play 5:09 p.m. Central Time in the West Regional Final. So I haven't quite got these up to the website. I'll get them up tonight. So it comes down to these final games. Two teams battling for each region in the West and the South. We'll have just two teams in each region by the end of the night tonight. Thank you for watching our presentation of the road to the Final Four Sweet 16. Action continues tonight. Again, a reminder tonight, coverage begins in just a moment on CBS. Tune on over to CBS, 6 p.m. Central Time for coverage. LSU, Michigan State coming up just after 6. And then we'll get you to North Carolina, Auburn just before 6:30 on TBS. And then some good ones on CBS and TBS in prime time. Late night for some. Prime time for others. Again, we use Central Time here on the board. If you are Eastern Time, coverage is going to begin Again, 7 o'clock on CBS for you for LSU, Michigan State. And if you are out west, it's 4 o'clock. It's going to be the approximate tip time for LSU, Michigan State. Of course, only one West Coast team remaining, and that is Gonzaga. Again, a reminder, the Elite Eight begins tomorrow. We'll have coverage for you, 10 a.m. Central Time, live on SN. And this has been a presentation of NCAA March Madness and your home of the 2019 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship pregame, where we will get you set for an instant classic. Tonight's games from Washington, D.C. and Kansas City. That'll do it for us. The 2019 NCAA Regional Semifinals continue today with 4 games across CBS and CBS. Just a reminder, if you want to see Zion, he's on at 8:40 Central. That's 9:40 Duke time and 9:40 Virginia time. But for the Central time, it's 8:40 Central for Texas kind of time. That'll do it for us here, March Madness Studios. We'll see you all next time. Peace out.
Hey, we're leaving here.